Hi guys, you're welcome to another edition on Youth Talk on Flip TV. My name is Okeze Favor, and today we'll be talking about the lingering issue, the lingering ASU strike that has been going on for about 6 months now. And with me to discuss this, I have Olabisi and Kizito here. So, Olabisi, what do you think about the ASU strike? Do you think it's a pain or a gain?
NASU strike is actually a pain, like a very big pain on the students. Like, it is a pain on us. Like, how do you expect someone who is supposed to study a 4 years course using 6 years in school? Like, it's a very bad thing. Not to even talk of medical students. How many years? I don't know, 5. You end up using 7 years in school. Like, it's actually a big pain. A big pain.
Okay, what about Kizito?
Okay, from my own point of view or my own perspective, yeah, I think it's actually a pain, but in the sense that it is also a pain because the country doesn't want to help us. The country doesn't want to help the youth. So I think some youth that are handful, like they have something they're doing at this moment of this strike. I'm sure it's actually a gain to them because they have more time to spend on their handwork, do something lucrative that's going to give them money. You understand? They don't. They are some people. I'm sure that some people are actually happy for the fact that they don't have to read every day. They don't have to wake up every morning going for lectures
8
and
a.m.
all
classes.
of that 8 a.m. classes and all those kind of stuff. You get, some I'm saying, yeah, like midnight classes and all those kind of stuff. So it's a pain to us because okay, let me not say to us. Okay, to us, let me say because I'm a youth. Yeah, it's a pain to us because we after the whole stress of secondary school, writing WAEC, writing jam. Some people fail jam like 2, 3, 4 times before. Imagine the time space writing all these exams. Then you get to school to do a course of like 4 years, 5 years. I think law is about
5.
No, is it 5?
Yeah.
Is it 5 years?
Yeah, 5
Okay, law is 5 years. Then after law, you go for law school again, which is extra 1 year. Then you do your service. Then you still before you be called to bar, even before the people will call them to, before they'll be called to bar, say, like this. If your father and your mother and your family is doesn't know anybody, doesn't have anything to offer to the right position, to the right source, I don't think you're going nowhere. I'm not, you might just be a quack lawyer and you won't be called to the bar. You understand? So it's actually painful to us. Although my school is not witnessing this ASU strike. Yes, I studied in the University of I studied Open University. Yeah, now Open University. Yeah, National Open University. That's where I studied. Although we were not affected with the strike, but I feel the pain because my younger sister is still in school. She's supposed to be in her 400 level, I think, first semester now. But look, funny enough, I'm going to be, because with the look of this, I'm going to be graduating before her by next year. Do you understand? Now, she in her own case right now, she is a lucrative person. You understand? This period that they were having the strike, she's actually doing her business and making more money. You understand? So she's getting herself busy. But then that's not what we want. You understand? We just want to go to school. 4 years is 4 years, 5 years is 5 years. You understand? Let 4 years be 5 years and let 5 years be 5 years. You understand? Giving students extra year and making education hard for them. I just feel education is very, very tedious in Nigeria. Very, 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 very tedious.
Students are leaving the country already. Like,
a lot of people are already
what
leaving.
do you expect?
A lot of people are already leaving the country. Some people might have even given up. You understand?
Yeah, people have actually given up.
Yeah, some people have given up in the school, whatever. You get.
At the end of the day, even going to school, at the end of the day, like, it doesn't worth it. But then it's worth it.
No. It's not worth it in the sense
It
that
does.
Nigeria.
It does.
No, it's not. It does not worth it in the sense
But this
that Nigeria is
country will
not
not
making
make
it.
it worth
It's not making it easy for us to go to school. Do you understand? This is going to like 6 or 7 months. Students are staying at home. You know, this also it will also push some people to do things they are not supposed to do. The country keep arresting fraudsters, internet scammers.
Yeah.
What is the cause? Now these students are not going to school.
Even when they are in school, these things are still happening. Not to talk of when
they are off school. Do you understand? If you go to EFCC blog now, EFCC's page rather, I mean to say,
See
you see a lot of young boys
youths.
they've arrested. You understand? A lot of young boys that have been arrested because of internet fraudster. Why? Why? Because one, you're not keeping them busy again in school.
In school,
Do you understand?
yes.
You're not keeping them busy again in school, and
At
what do you
least when they
expect
are
them to
busy
do?
in school,
The
like
country does
you
not
don't
have a
have
lot of
like you even have time
yeah.
to go into these things because you'll be
Yeah.
scared that okay, I don't want to have extra year. I want
Extra,
to
you
graduate
want to
my
exactly because nobody loves to have carryover that wants to keep you in
Yes,
school.
so
When your mates are
when your
graduating
mates
this
have
year,
graduated,
you're still in school trying to figure out
actually
one
a
or two
big shame.
papers, you know. So it's actually painful to the youth, those in school, you know. And I think the government should they should actually act fast on this, you know. They should act fast so people can just go back to school immediately and pick up from where they stopped. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah.
But do you think that after the ASU strike, people are still willing to go back to school?
Yes, you will. You have to finish what you've started.
Yes, you will.
You will.
People. We don't know the mindset of some people.
Yes, we have
So-
our different opinions.
You know,
like,
some
but
people-
then
some
you're in
people-
300 level already. You're in 400. Just finish it.
Some people-
Endure.
some
And this is
people-
not the first
Some
time.
people, some people are ready. Some people are ready to drop with the look of things. You understand? They are giving up. You understand? But then I'm still trying to let people know that you shouldn't give up. You already started the race. You understand? You already started the race, so you just have to finish it up. If you're in your final lap of your education in
Final year.
final year, yeah, you just have to go back to school. Whenever the strike
Like,
calls up,
do you want to start again? No.
you can't start again. Obviously, do you get? So I think the whole issue relies on our government. You understand? The government needs to act fast. A lot of money are being looted. Okay, currently now, Abacha's money, USA has accepted to return the part of the funds that Abacha looted since 24 years ago. Part of the fund Abacha has been looting. Now, this money Abacha has been looting is enough money. Yeah, let me read it out. Abacha looted money in 1998, $750,000 $750,000. Sorry, $1,000,000. He looted in 2002. He looted in 2000. He looted in 2003. Looted in 2003 again. You understand? Heavy figures. So now, U.S. government actually wants to return part of this money.
So
now,
are you sure?
hold on, please.
Okay.
ASU is asking for 100 million, I guess. This is enough money. This is a whole lot of money that if Nigeria are putting the youth into consideration, if the government is putting the youth into consideration, they can take out of this money. Apart from even Abacha's loot, there are so many other loots that has happened that EFCC has caught the people, money laundering and all of those things. Money that is over 600 million, 700 million, 800, you know, Billy, all big figures. Do you understand? If they can take out of this money and just settle ASU, I don't think students will still be at home till now.
Yes, it's been 6 months or 7 months.
It's a whole lot because some girls don't want to work.
I
Why
was
so?
talking to someone yesterday. The person does not remember his matriculation number again.
Does not remember
His matriculation number again.
because of this.
ASU strike. You can imagine. It's a whole lot though. Like,
No, it's just a whole lot because I feel people are giving up already. Everybody's giving up on Nigeria. Everybody
just imagine, like I was just wondering that this people in 400 level, how would they feel? Like
Yeah, people that are about to graduate.
yes,
Yeah,
how would they feel?
it's at the same time it's depressing.
To be honest,
Because
like,
inside-
they're about to start their exam.
Inside there, there are some people inside there. There are some people that have been in that same 400 level for the past 2 years, maybe because of one or two courses, extra courses. Now ASU is now on strike again for another 7
they
months
feel?
strike. It's painful.
Ah.
It's very, very painful. So I feel we're making an appeal to our government so they can actually do something for us so we can get back to school.
Let's go back to school.
Yeah, those who are affected, not everybody's affected.
Not
in general,
everybody.
because I'm sure the private school are not affected. You understand? But we're just appealing. Hear our cry, please. President Muhammadu Buhari, please. Hear our cry.
Okay, so some people have looked for jobs in this whole ASU strike thing. They've looked for jobs. So if I've seen a job that is paying me well. Now, if you've seen a job that is paying you well, do you think you want to go back to school?
But then I need my certificates. Like there'll still be a time I'll need my certificates. I can't just as it is now. I'll do the job for the meantime. Then so once ASU calls off the strike, then I go back to my school.
If you're running like a really good business already.
Business doesn't sell all the time.
It depends on the kind of course you're doing in your school. If the kind of course you're doing in school, the kind of program you're studying in school doesn't require you to be in school 2/4/7, and you can still share your time to make your money.
Can make
You
your
understand?
schedule.
You have to just schedule yourself out of it. You make your plan. You make your day. Plan your day. Know when you have classes and know when you don't have classes. Know when you have important things to do in school and know when you don't have, so you can fix, because money first.
At the end of the day, when you finish in school, like you still have something to come back.
You understand? Fall back to that, and you be like, okay, yes, I'm making this particular kind of profit for, even if Asuu'S is keeping me hostage at home,
I'm still making my money.
Do you understand? Like our sister here. But okay, since she be like she don't finish school.
But juggling school
she's not affected. She don't finish. What is it?
But juggling school and business, because of ASU, a lot of people their academic performances have dropped. Like a lot of people are not thinking anymore. Do you understand? So
our Nigerian youth these days, nobody want to go to school normally. Now by force they go to school. You know,
people they thought say school now scam, but then
school is not actually scam, yeah, because education, there are some things that you need to use your IQ. You understand? An illiterate, you can't compare yourself with an illiterate. You understand? You're illiterate and you cannot compare yourself with an illiterate. There are some things that will require you. There's something that will require a very, very good thinking faculty, that if you that went to school, you're learned, you just put it together, one or two things, it's done. But someone who is an illiterate will just boom, and everywhere will explode. Everything about an illiterate is everywhere scatter. But you will go school. You go think.
Use your initiative.
Yeah, you go use your initiative. You go think. You look at the disadvantage and advantage of what you want to do. Do you understand?
Okay, so what do you think how can they maximize or utilize this period of time?
Okay, go. Let me hear you.
This period of time, we can learn. This country that we have, like, you cannot use your certificate to get yourself a job if your parent does not have money, you are not wealthy. Like, you don't know people in this country. So this period of time, you can actually use it to learn. You can learn, and if you can
learn
work,
what exactly.
It depends on you. Like, it depends on what you want to do. For example, a makeup artist, like, people are making money from makeup. Are making money. Photography is there. Fashion designer. You can learn a lot of things, and if you want to
the
work
question is, are you ready to work? That is the question, because in this our present generation, this our youth.
Everybody just wants to make money.
Everybody wants to make money, but how can you make money without working?
Yeah.
So it's either you are doing two things in Nigeria. It's either you're on the street of Lagos, you're trying to hustle, or you're with your laptop and you're trying to do something illegal online. Do you understand? I'm not trying to justify or crucify anybody for whatever anyone is doing to make their money. Do you get? But you just have to engage yourself. You understand? Because if you look left, you look right, you look back, you look center. When you ask for 2K, nobody will give you.
No, 2K.
No, you're doing 2K again, because everybody is struggling, everybody is working. You understand? Everybody is working. Nobody is ready to cater for anybody apart from your immediate loved ones. You understand? Apart from your immediate loved ones, nobody is ready to cater for anyone. You understand? So I just feel this whole 7 months is a whole lot of time for people to actually be lucrative of themselves. You understand? Put your hand into one or two things. Do something. Let people see what you're doing. There's no how nobody will not support you. You understand? That's the only way that 2K you're asking for can come to your hand. Because if imagine someone who is a shoe cobbler, not a shoe cobbler, a shoemaker, yeah. Maybe since when this ASU strike started, maybe the person. The thing is, most people don't even they don't really see. They feel too big, you know. At this my age now, someone like me, I don't feel too big. If you tell me, say make I go learn how to sew under maybe 6 months, 5 months, I go down and learn now. With the way this Asuu'S strike, I will go.
At least to
But there are
make
some
money.
people, there are some people that feel too pompous. They're not ready to. They're not ready to.
Even this furniture work, I don't think guys will want to do. But
There are some boys
then
there is money in it. You understand?
There's
Because
money.
all this thing is furniture. This is somebody's handwork. This is what somebody carved out.
Yes,
You understand?
yes.
So there are some people that feel too big to.
Even shoemaking is money.
Is money. There
Money.
are some people that feel too big to like answer yes boss or yes sir to somebody. Do you understand? That's just the only fear, and that is why we have a lot of youth today that are not handful. Like they don't have handwork.
Yeah, they don't want to learn.
They don't want to learn. They just want the money to
Come.
drop.
Spend
like magic.
money, big
Exactly.
So we know that this strike is something that's brought about depression, mental issue. So how do you think one can handle their mental health?
See, let me tell you something. It is not all students that is suffering from this depression due to Asuu'S strike. Like, you don't get.
So some people have that. They have psychological problems because I've planned my life that in 4 years I'm supposed to be out. At 20 I should be done with school. 21 I should do my masters.
No,
By
You don't, in this
excuse
country,
Excuse
you
me.
don't do things that way.
Yeah, in Nigeria cannot give you. I remember when we were small, we would be like, when I grow, I will.
I have a
finish
car
school.
of my own.
I have a car, my
I build
house.
my house. I get married by
Nigeria is
24.
not actually the country that will help you to achieve those kind of dreams. You understand? The only thing now I can just advise anyone who is still in school is to just be dedicated to the school, just a minimum of some time. If not because of the country is making education hard for us. You understand? Dedicate your time, and if you're opportune to leave the country with your certificate, that's the only way you can get a better life. The only people who are opportune to live a very good life and a comfortable life here in Nigeria are those who are from the rich background. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Those who their parents have the connection already. Like, you can't tell me your mom is a custom officer now, a big custom officer, and you come out of school and you're looking for a job. It's not possible. There's already a job waiting for you there. Do you get it?
Yeah.
Or your father works in Shell or works in Chevron. You can't tell me you come out and you're looking for a job. Do you understand? But with the people that are suffering, that people, you have the elites. That's why the people that are the top class. You understand? We have the middle class. We have the lower class. The people suffering is at the middle class and the lower class. Part of the middle class, part of the middle class are people who are not that wealthy, but they're also comfortable. Okay. You understand? They're comfortable. With 1 or 2 connections, they can still get to where they are going to. Do you understand? Yeah, that's why I feel Nigeria is not really helping matters when it comes to giving out jobs, making someone's future bright. Because at some point, at the age of at least a youth in Nigeria, at the age of 20, 21, 22, 23, should be able to live on their own comfortably and working comfortably. But Nigeria is not giving us that opportunity to have that kind of lifestyle. Do you understand? Because you will say you don't get, your papa no get. Sakpa go wipe you left, right, center. Sure, you understand? So I just feel Nigeria is not giving us the opportunity to hit that limelight. You understand? Because if you go to in other African countries, like I have a couple of friends in South Africa, Kenya. I know a girl who is 23 years old. She's a doctor. She's living on her own and she's driving a car of her own in Kenya. You understand? So Nigeria is not just giving us that ginger spirit. Although everybody is trying, because Nigeria will make you jack of all trade. You see somebody who can make hair, somebody who can
do makeup,
fashion design. Nigeria is preparing you actually, that when you leave, because they know that you cannot settle here. It's just the fact. You can't just settle here in Nigeria. You understand? The only people who enjoy Nigeria are those who come back, the rich ones that live here, and those who come back from outside and spend 1 month, 2 months, and they
go back
again. Those are the people who enjoy that. But us who are suffering and struggling in this Nigeria, No, it's not really a place to. Nigeria is a jungle city. Nigeria is a jungle city, you know.
So how do you think we can handle our mental health?
He has said a lot. He has actually said a lot. But then you have to get things doing. Like when you're just sitting at home all day without doing anything, like you'll be depressed. From morning to night, stay at home. Like you need to get something doing, engage yourself. If you don't want to learn, you can actually walk for a while. There are still some places you can walk. Like if you want to walk, you can learn trade if you can. Like that's if you can and if you want to walk.
The problem is nobody wants to work. That I keep saying that thing. You understand? Because we have a lot of girls today that they just want free money. You understand? Some of them even know that yes, before you can get that free money, you have to do 1 or 2 polos before you get that free money. But they still don't have that mind. Okay, fine, you don't want to do it for someone to give you that money. Then why not just go outside there and work? Because like this in Nigeria now, there are some girls that don't have 2K. There are some girls that don't have, that cannot boast of, at least they cannot comfortably do their sub on their own. They have to like tax before they can get sub, which is bad. You understand? It's very painful, and because there is no work in Nigeria. You understand? There is no work. But inside there, if you're someone who is determined to look for a job that you want to sustain, even if it's 20,000, 15,000, 10,000, but at least that can actually, you can actually fix up something for you. You can put food in your table. It can do your sub for you. Although things are expensive now, like I heard menstruation pad now is over like 3,000 naira. Imagine someone receiving 10,000 naira, use 3,000 naira to buy a pad just to see monthly flow for 1 week. How much do you have left? Do you understand? Everything is things are very, very hard in Nigeria. You understand? But at the same time, I feel it shouldn't lead to depression. You understand? There are so many things you can do to take away depression. You understand? Yeah. At this point of our life as youth, this is actually the time that depression kicks in, because when you see, there's a way you see some of your mates are progressing, you'll be like, what's happening?
But you're not satisfied with what you have.
Yeah,
you have
exactly.
To do things that
exactly. You'll be like, what am I not getting
What
right?
am I not getting right?
What am I
We
not
are
doing
the
right?
same age.
Well,
If
yeah,
I hate
we're the
me,
same age.
she's doing better.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
You get so.
Can't I do this?
Yeah, exactly.
How do I go about it? What should I do to get this money? By how cost I must have this
Have this money, exactly.
Okay, so do you have any last words, maybe words of encouragement to
even me saying encouragement?
Everybody needs words of encouragement.
Everybody needs words
but
of
inside
encouragement.
there, well, I'm not the motivational speaker.
Yeah.
But inside there, everybody needs words of encouragement. What I will just tell my fellow youth is that you guys need to keep your head up, stay focused. You understand?
Don't give up.
Don't give up.
You can do it.
I was once the depressed person, but I never gave up. Do you understand? So you guys can do it. You can also struggle hard. Do you understand? Struggle hard.
You've been doing this. You can finish it up.
If you're opportune to leave the country, that's really advice I would tell you. Leave the country. Go and better your life and your family's life. You understand? Because I wouldn't want my children now, my future children now, to face
go through all that.
I feel, because we don't see Nigeria getting better in the next. We don't know about from 2023 when the election is over.
Yes.
But for now, it's not certain that Nigeria is going to be a better place for us. You understand? Everybody is looking for greener pasture outside Nigeria. You understand? Nigeria is green, but our pasture in Nigeria. Nigeria is green, but our pasture in Nigeria is not green. So that's why we have to leave to look for that greener pasture outside.
So that's it for today. We've learned that we can always make use of this period of time, learn something. We know it can be very depressing, but still try to learn something, make it count, make the months count. And so thank you, Kizito, for joining us, and thank you, Olabisi, for joining us. And also thank you, Abias, for joining us. God bless you.